Hey there, this is Natural Fitness Lifestyle. Today I'm going to be talking about what is natural bodybuilding. Well, duh. You don't put any synthetic pharmaceuticals, prescription drugs in your body, right? You don't put any harsh drugs in your body. Let me tell you something. You don't have to have a prescription to get harsh drugs. Primatine contains ephedrine. Many Many asthma medications that you can buy over the counter contain ephedrine. The strong central nervous stimulant can get you stronger. Oh, yeah, because ephedrine is a cousin to amphetamines. Yes, ephedrine is related to amphetamines. And you can buy it over the counter. Did you know that in New York State you can purchase up to 10 milligrams of ephedrine legally over the counter? Of course, if you want to get more over the counter, then you have to go to Jersey or you know PA or other states. But anyway, let me tell you something. You can want to become a natural bodybuilder just for yourself, just to have goals of being a good bodybuilder in your own eyes because bodybuilding, this thing of bodybuilding, is in the eyes of the beholder. It's when you it's not just all about big muscles. No, it's what your idea of what a good body looks like, which is so diverse, it's just so varied. I mean, you may like somebody with big arms, small arms, good abs, but now when you go into the realm of competitive bodybuilding, then there are criteria specific criteria. I want to name them: symmetry, definition, size, muscularity, right? These are how you're judged on a stage. You don't have all of those, you're not going to be a champion. Why? Because you can have three, but if you're missing one, you lose. Okay, so when I competed from 2005 to 2012. Initially, I didn't even know what a heck a tan is. I thought you going upstate, everybody could see you. Unfortunately, I didn't put enough tanning, and when the lights hit me, it washed out all my muscles. I didn't even exist. All you could see is, lucky for me, was my hair because I had hair in my head. I looked like a ghost on stage. Needless to say, I lost. Later on, I started to purchase some tanning solutions over the counter, and it was more of an experiment. And it didn't go too well at first. But this is one of the things that could make a difference between winning and losing. I mean, you can have the best body in the world, but if it doesn't show on under the lights on stage, you lose. So tanning is very important. This is an aspect of natural bodybuilding that people do not talk about. And which brings me to another point, because you see a lot of these guys, they're posting pics and videos, and the lighting is spectacular. They have a they have a studio, their own studio, or they go to a studio, they rent out a studio, and they look great because their body is enhanced. Enhanced. So is that natural? Ask yourself, is that natural? If you see me here, forgive me, but I'm going to show you some real natural muscle. Look at this. pop-up. Hate pop-ups. So anyway, if I had a light here shining, it can actually bring out little details in my upper pecs that you can't see now. If it could create shadows, which could create more definition that I don't actually have, or it can enhance certain areas, specifically, let's say enhance my upper pectorals with special lighting, which I don't have. So is that natural if I had this special lighting, which enhanced my body? That's an artificial enhancement. So is that natural bodybuilding? I leave it up to you. But what you see here is just raw, in the raw. And I'm 62 and a half because I'm born in July. Half a year to go. Will I make it? Will you guys see me here next year? Let's hope so. And if you want to say a prayer for me and you want to hope, hey, I welcome it because I appreciate it. I need all the encouragement I could get. And I need every year fighting. It's a fight. Yes, it's a fight. Fight for survival. But it's a labor of love because I love exercise. It keeps me enthused. Now, what am I doing there? I'm trying to bring out more definition. I'm trying to suck in my waist. I'm trying to create more proportion by sucking in my waist and exaggerating the shoulder to waist ratio. Is that natural? It is. I control it. I'm not using anything outside resources to do so. So that's natural. That's natural. But if I was putting an artificial light and this and that and that and that, that's not natural. I'm natural here. Let's do another pose. Now, what is the object of this? Well, in competitive bodybuilding, it's called a relaxed pose, but you're not relaxed. I have to tense. I have to tense all the muscles of my body. What you cannot see is my legs. And when you tense your legs and your abdominals at the same time, it's very hard because it's hard to coordinate the two. You have a tendency up and lose your breath and lock up. And try holding that on stage under intense lights as much as 90 degrees for 14 seconds. Or you say, oh, 14 seconds, anybody could do that. But guess what? You have 8 other mandatory poses. And even in between the poses, you're not allowed to relax because they're looking at you, the judges, they're saying, see, look, his muscles went away. Your muscles didn't go away. You just simply relax. But you're not supposed to relax. And guess what? They don't tell you that. Joke's on you. That's natural body. That's competitive natural bodybuilding. They didn't tell you that in the videos, did you? But I, William Nico, am telling you how you present your body on stage. Not in your studio. Not in your friend's house. Not in your house. On stage when everybody's looking at you like that. And many people, he will, cat calling, wash your feet, wash your feet. I remember my first bodybuilding show I went to. I was a spectator, and it was this guy, and he posed, and his body looked good till somebody in the audience yelled out, wash your feet. That was it. Just really sabotaged this routine, posting routine. Poor guy. But you have to ignore that while you're on stage. You have to hit your poses. And if they say, your back, your back belongs in the back shelf of an old Sears store. Put him on the back shelf. He's too old. I can't listen to that. I have to be strong mentally and say, I am number one. I am number one. I'm the best. Everyone's looking at me and saying, crying, why did I have to go today? Why did I have to show up today against this perfection of nature? That's the way you have to think. Confidence, mentalness, the mental game in bodybuilding, especially in competitive natural bodybuilding. The mental game is very strong. This is how I won 8 times. Oh, and you're saying, but you're old and da. Let me tell you something. I had people like 20 years old, a lineup, 25 guys. Okay? They were all younger than me, in their 20s. I didn't look at that. I didn't look at that I had white hair. They did. But guess what? When they looked at my body, they started crying. The mental game, you know? And some of them were saying, hey, Pops, you know, I wish I were you. Look like you when I get to your age. And you know what I said? You know how I responded? I said, well, you got a lot of time to catch up, buddy. Another pose for you. You see, when you have an 8-pack, you don't need to run into the store and get a 6-pack. Joke's on you, huh? You don't need to buy a 6-pack when you have an 8-pack. How did I get up like this? Every single exercise in the book, and then I invent my own too. I use everything, but the key thing is I always keep challenging myself. I don't sit down in my comfort zone and look at my abs and say, "Am I beautiful?" I say, "No, I'm not beautiful. I need work. I need to chisel here, chisel there. I need to improve." And this is what competitive natural bodybuilding is all about. Competing, not just with others, but with yourself. And being honest. I gonna shoot something in my butt? No, because that is not me. The nature of natural competitive bodybuilding is to create and reach your full potential, not the potential in a freaking bottle. It's William Nico. Talk to you soon.